What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? You guys are already on here before I even got on. Give me a second for people to jump on. I'll let you know where I'm at. Well, if you read the title, you know where I'm at. DPN, where you at? I'm outside Kyle Rittenhouse's apartment in Antioch, Illinois. Antioch, Illinois, right on the Wisconsin-Illinois border. Still in Illinois. So, these are the apartments back here. I'll show you those in a second. But I'm going to come up here and show you guys where I'm at. Because actually, I can prove to it. I can prove it to you where I'm at. So like many small towns in America, there's a water tower. That's the Antioch Water Tower. So I'm in Antioch, Illinois. Antioch, Illinois is the home of Kyle Rittenhouse. Kyle Rittenhouse is the gentleman who's charged with 2 counts of murder, 1 count of attempted murder, 1 count of weapons charge, and 1 count of reckless endangerment. 17-year-olds being charged as an adult in Wisconsin. Right now, he's in the extradition process. He's being held in a juvenile detention center in Vernon Hills, Illinois. Vernon Hills, Illinois is only a couple towns over from Antioch right here, right on the Wisconsin border. So he waived his right to be present at his extradition hearing. His lawyer showed up, obviously, at his extradition hearing, and he asked for more time. So it's not going to be till September 25th till Kyle Rittenhouse will be at an extradition hearing, or at least his lawyer will, and they'll talk about the extradition to Wisconsin. He will be locked up until then. There will be no bond. Obviously, when you have charges such as those, and you're not even in the state that you're charged with, your lawyer's not even going to look at the judge in another state and ask for a bond. So he's going to be stayed locked up, but he does have a very, very powerful law firm that's going to be representing him, a right-wing law firm that represented Rudy Giuliani and one of the Trump aides. So, I mean, I guess if he's going to turn it into a political match instead of a legal match, I mean, I guess that would be the smartest thing to do if you were him. If you're a 17-year-old facing 2 counts of murder, 1 count of attempted murder, 1 count of weapons charge, and 1 count of reckless endangerment. I mean, you might want to get the attention off the actual thing and try and make it a political case if you can. And the firm that's going to represent him is extremely right-wing. It's called the Freedom Foundation. What's going on, guys? What's going on? What's going on? I'm outside Kyle Rittenhouse's apartments. See if we find somebody that wants to talk. I see this lady over here with a green shirt. There's a lady over here. I don't want to give her too much. I don't want to. Nobody ever really wants to talk to me. It seems like everyone's dying to get on the news. No one really knows she's running the house already. Yep, so disorderly comes. It seems like everybody wants to be on the news. No one wants to be on disorderly product news. So these are the apartments that he lives at. Yeah, so it's a very polarizing topic, right? There's people that are saying 100% guilty, 100% not guilty. It's a very, very polarizing topic. That's why it's smart for him to use it and turn it into a political battle instead of a legal battle, because you could have people that are going to take your side just because they are Republicans and not look at the facts of the case, right? So we're outside. See, everybody has a very, very strong opinion. I didn't know that it was going to galvanize the nation this much, that everybody was going to have such a big opinion on this, and it was going to be that big. I was there that night. I can tell you this. I was there that night. And in my opinion, I don't believe those people chasing him realized that was a real... I think they got used to the sound, because there was people shooting all night long, but they were just paintballs or pepper balls. So you heard shots being, and there was fireworks. So you were kind of used to hearing that, but you didn't see any of those you know, I was there for 3 hours in front of the courthouse. You didn't see any of those militia members. It wasn't until they pushed them into town at the end that they ran into each other. Because, I mean, one kid with a skateboard, if you see him, if you watch a video, he jumps with his skateboard in his hand. He doesn't even throw his skateboard down. I don't think he realized what he was getting himself involved in. That's all I can say. Is I can say that the climate there, it wasn't like a Chicago protest in the sense that there's thousands of people and it's a sea of people and you can't see from one spot to another. Anywhere you were at in front of that courthouse, you can see. There was probably about 200, 300 people. By the time it was over and those people got all pushed out onto the road, I would say there's probably like 50 or 60 people there. 50 maybe. But I had left, the shooting happened around 11:15. I left at about 11:05. I wasn't even out of the town. I just got out of the town. But it's Antioch Public Works. I just got out of the town and when it happened. Let me see what goes. See if anybody wants to give an interview. Disorderly Product News over here. I believe he lived here with his mother. It was his mother that took him to the actual the event. I don't know if he stayed with her or not. Go see if my man here wants to give an interview. Hey, buddy. You want to give an interview? No. Did you know the kid at all? You never even seen him. My man. Take care, buddy. So you heard it there. The gentleman moved here Saturday. Way to break in your new house. These kids keep on yelling at me. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? What do you want to say? You want to talk on camera? All right, stop yelling away when you're a million miles away. What do you want? You want to talk on camera? You want to talk on camera? I said, do you want to talk on camera? Oh my God, if you yell one more time, you drive past me one more time. I said, do you want to talk on camera? I said, do you want to talk on camera? Do you want to talk on camera? All right, she's stuck on camera. Did you know the kid? Huh? Did you know the kid?
I didn't know. She lives down the block.
Did you guys, any of you guys ever see him?
No, we just heard about him.
But he lives in this apartment complex, right?
Yeah.
Did he live just with his mother?
I think so. We just heard like the rumors and stuff, but like we went to Kenosha too, and we. Like,
during the protest?
No, like we don't want to be a part of the protest.
Did you see it? What do you?
Get the whole story.
You're waiting for the whole story. You're waiting for all the facts, right? Mm-hmm. So you really don't have an opinion on it one way or another.
I gotta get all the facts to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how a lot of people feel, right? I think it's turned into a political, like if you're a right wing, you think this way. If you're a left wing, you think that way, right?
I think I'm more right.
More right wing, yeah. But I mean, it's a big story. It's all over the nation. It's the biggest story in the nation, I think, right now.
I think that definitely the media. Who are you with?
DPN'S.
I think that the media like always like just doesn't tell the whole story, and it's always about white and black, and it shouldn't be about that.
Yeah.
Because I have biracial kids, like, and I don't be like, okay, well they're black. You know, like it should be like we should be uniting and not fighting.
Yeah.
That's exactly how I feel.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people feel. I mean, that's why I have a platform, because I think a lot of people think that mainstream media lies to you, like they have an agenda,
I believe that.
right?
They do have an agenda.
So people like me, like DP News, Disorderly Product News on YouTube, is able to sprout up because I'm more grounded. I'm more with the people and able to talk to people on a one-on-one basis.
I like that. I'm like that too. She was telling me I wouldn't even know what, because I don't know the whole story.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even know why he was there. But I mean, I wouldn't send my kid with a gun.
Yeah, his mom drove him there.
Yeah.
What? Yeah.
So his mom did drive him?
Yeah.
Like his mom? Yeah, I wouldn't do that because I'd be afraid of the safety.
I think his mom was with him too. I mean, I don't know that, but I know that there was a lot of people together.
I heard that wasn't true. That his mom did not drive.
Oh, you heard that wasn't? See, so I guess there's a lot of disinformation. I heard that from, and I didn't even read that. I heard that from a girl I know.
I just don't believe that people.
What'd you say, buddy?
Destroying other people's property.
Okay.
Read the sign. You don't have to call the police.
What sign?
Look on the door.
Is it?
Where? All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for stopping and talking to me.
Thank
We're
you.
gonna.
Trespassing.
Where's the sign at?
On the door.
Okay, yeah, but I mean, there's no sign coming into
Either
here.
way, you still gotta leave.
Okay, well, yeah, but don't act like you. There's a sign. There's no trespassing. There's no sign on here.
No, I'm the guy who works here.
You wouldn't see that sign unless you get all the way up to the door.
Private property. Leave.
I understand that, but don't act like.
I just gotta do what I gotta do. I only work here.
Yeah, I just believe that. I think we should get the whole story.
Yeah, yeah,
We're gonna be on anything?
yeah. You're on live right now.
Oh, okay.
Disorderly Product News on YouTube. Disorderly Product. Disorderly. What? I cover everything. I live in Chicago. Yeah, go on Disorderly Product News. You'll see. Yeah. Go on there if you go. Yeah, go on there. Oh, this girl's gonna be following me. How about that guy with the trespassing sign was on the door? The trespassing sign was on the door. Not that I could see the door. I'd have to walk up to it. What did you say? 901 News now. What did you say, sweetheart?
No, I think that we should be talking about a lot of stuff. I think we should be talking about, like, when are we going to take off these masks?
Yeah, I can't cover that one right now. But go to Disorderly Product News. If you write me a comment, I'll talk to you on there.
A lot of stuff, like the vaccine issue.
Yeah, no. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in America right now. Yeah. Oh, trust me. I mean, you go to the news, I cover everything. Thank you, though, sweetheart. What was your name?
Tiffany.
And you're from Antioch?
No, I'm from Naperville.
Naperville. What are you doing over here?
My best friend lives here.
Oh, she's from Antioch.
Yes.
Okay.
Tiffany from Naperville.
Tiffany from Naperville. We got you, Tiffany.
All right, I'll hit you up.
All right, sweetie.
Bye.
Bye. You're a good-looking guy. It's hard to get the girls to, I got to focus on my news agenda. It's a blessing and a curse, guys. A blessing and a curse. So anyways, we're back here where the masks are a huge problem for freedom and liberty. They are left and right wing. It's us versus them. So yeah, but I think the smartest thing his legal team is doing is making it a political. They're gonna make it. This is gonna be play out in a courtroom in Wisconsin, and they're gonna make it. They're gonna try their hardest to make it a political. They're trying to take the focus off the actual events and make it a political battle instead of a legal battle, which is smart. I mean, you're 17 years old and you're facing a double homicide. I mean, that's life sentence because they're charging him as an adult. But he is right now. He's being held in Vernon Hills at the Juvenile Detention Center, which is only 1 or 2 towns over. This Antioch is right on the Illinois-Wisconsin border, so he crossed right back over onto Illinois after it happened. From Chicago, Kenosha is about an hour and 20 minutes, an hour and 30 minutes, and this Antioch from Chicago is about an hour and 15 minutes, hour and 10 minutes. So it's right on the border. But these are the apartments over here, down here, where Kyle Rittenhouse lives, and came out that his next court date is September 25th. September 25th, they will revisit the issue of extradition, because he's got to get extradited to Wisconsin. He didn't show up. He waived his right to show up in person at his extradition trial, or his extradition hearing, and his lawyers just asked for a continuance. So they're going to revisit that on September 25th. He won't get a bond because he's not even in the court. He's not even in the state in which he has these charges, which are incredible charges, right? So there's no judge in Illinois that's going to give him a bond. So he'll have to wait till the extradition process unfolds. I suppose he would, I mean, if I can't tell him what he would do, but I would suppose he would waive his extradition process just to get the show on the road, because they're extraditing him one way or another. It's not like he's in a different country. 2 charges of murder, 1 charge of attempted murder, 1 charge of reckless endangerment, and one weapons charge. He's a 17-year-old. But these are the apartments he lived at with his mother. And it was his mother that I heard drove him to the rally. And he's being represented by a very prominent right-wing law firm. A law firm that represented one of the Trump's aides and former New York Mayor Rudy Giuliani. So that's what we got. That's what we got going on. Disorderly Product News outside Kyle Rittenhouse's apartment. Good night. All right, let me stay here and talk to you guys for a second. 399. I didn't see you. Let me see who donated. I appreciate you donating, because they've been my man. 901 News now. Keep up the great work. Go subscribe to 901 News now. The girl's still following me. What'd you say? What'd you want to say? What'd you want to say?
Oh no, you wanted to ask him something.
What'd you want to ask me?
Oh.
You guys are listening to me. I can hear you guys are listening to me right now.
She wants to ask you something.
What
She was
is?
on the news too.
What did you say?
Oh, I was on the news.
You were on the news?
Yeah.
Okay.
She was on the news the other day.
Okay. What news?
Tammy. Yeah.
Okay. They came. What? What did they?
Yeah, I was just walking by and then they.
Oh, over here?
Yeah.
And what did they ask you?
They were just asking about the neighborhood, and I'm putting the mask on, you know.
So give me the questions that they asked you on WGN.
Okay, they were just, they asked about the neighborhood. They pretty much asked what I thought about, the whole situation about a 17-year-old.
Yeah. And how did you answer it?
I said.
What about the neighborhood? What is it?
I told them I didn't know the full. I want to know the full story
Uh-huh.
of what happened, because I don't have all the facts or anything, and I didn't hear the whole story. Just parts of it.
And what kind of neighborhood is it? Is it predominantly white neighborhood?
Yeah.
Almost.
Nobody knows about Antioch up until now.
What'd you say?
Nobody knew about Antioch up until now. I was just talking about this.
I'm from Chicago. I mean, I've heard of Antioch before,
Well, we
but
don't know it like
I've never
that.
been to Antioch.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard of Antioch kind of like if you go to Great America, right? You're going past Gurney or past Vernon Hills. You're going past Antioch.
Yeah.
I think I kind of knew it was over in that direction, or you're on your way to Wisconsin. That's about all I knew.
Because everybody was like, well, that kid's from Illinois.
Yeah.
So what's he doing in Wisconsin? That's the question. Like, why would someone send their child to...
But how far are you guys from the Wisconsin border? Right, if you're in Antioch.
Border?
Yeah.
It's like 4 or 5 minutes to get there, maybe less.
So you're right on the border. So you guys,
Right.
if you go in the next town over, you're in Wisconsin.
Right.
So it's not necessarily, it's a big thing to be in another state, but it really is just the next town over.
Right. It's like a 3-4 minute drive.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. So, and what other questions they asked you? Did you make it to the news? Did you make it on the final cut?
Yeah.
Good for you. What was there? And then what other questions they asked you? Was
Was
there a lot of reporters out here?
Yeah, there was NBC, WGN, and then there were just cars full of reporters. I don't know if they just.
What was that, yesterday?
No, the day before.
Oh, okay.
What was that, Tuesday or Wednesday? Wednesday.
Yeah, maybe it was
The day
one.
he was arrested or whatever.
Yeah.
So.
That makes sense.
So he's still
But you've
on-
never seen him. You've never even seen
No,
him.
I never. I just moved out here in April.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense. I mean I don't know everybody on my block. I live in Chicago. I don't even live in. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If there could be somebody on my block that potentially
Yes, I mean.
did something, I would have no idea because I live my own life. You know what I'm saying?
What he was protecting, they said he was protecting the neighborhood. Then I heard that I guess his family owns a business out there, so he was protecting it.
Yeah.
That's what I can understand it, but why would anybody want to let their 17-year-old go with a gun? I mean, what if someone had a gun and shot him?
Yeah.
You know? So
Yeah.
I definitely think like the mother shouldn't have let that. I wouldn't let, if I had a 17-year-old, I wouldn't allow that.
Yeah. No, I understand completely. It's I mean it's a story that's galvanized the nation. It's split it in half. Everybody's got an opinion on it.
And he's definitely not a white supremacist. They're saying, oh, he's a white supremacist, but he shot white kids. So how the hell is he a white supremacist?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
They need to stop doing all this.
That's
white
part of the
flag.
mainstream narrative.
It's about the narrative, and these Democrats are the ones that are dividing us.
Yeah.
You know? That's
Well, I appreciate your opinion. What was it? What was your name?
Tiffany from Naperville.
Tiffany from Naperville and
Tammy.
Tammy from Antioch. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
I appreciate you, sweetheart. Take care, guys.
Thank you, sweetie.
No problem. But there you go. So what does the chat have to say here? Let me see what the chat has to say. Car sick with coronavirus. That's why they wear a mask inside it. Well, there was a couple people inside. There's 4 or 5 people inside the car. And I think that the whole thing with the car thing is when you don't have anybody inside the car. Yep. So that's the life of DPN. Trust me. I didn't become DPN yesterday. There's more guys over there. So I mean, it looks like it's just a regular, pretty much middle American white suburb. Anyways, Disorderly Product News reporting live from Antioch, Illinois, outside Caleb Rittenhouse's apartment. Wishing you and yours a very safe and happy and healthy weekend. Good night.